Alright, welcome to another edition of TitoMan.tv, and of course I am your host, Tito Man. Tito has a special game from the Madden 23 franchise rebuilds. We are on year 1 of the Ravens. I said at the beginning of the year, maybe we won't need to change anything. Game 3, we're making some changes. Game 7, changes made. Here we are, and we're bleeding and limping along, but we're still fine, folks. So we're going to be facing off with Atlanta, and Atlanta's 9-5, and we're still at the bottom of the standings at an AFC North. We'll go ahead before we start, and we'll check out the playoff picture. So, playoff pictures as of right where my head's at is Green Bay, and Green Bay's going to be facing off with Chicago if it were to them. Falcons have their position, and remember, I'll be playing the Falcons right now, so I'm playing the 3rd seed, so I really need to put on a good show today. Seahawks are taking on so basically it's going to be the Bird Gang on if it stays the same. Seahawks and Eagles there. And you get the Colts and the Raiders. And the Browns are still 3rd, even though I gave them a good body blow. They're facing off against the 6th seed Patriots, which could be me. And same goes for the Bengals going against the Kansas City Chiefs. So any of these I'm looking to knock off to get a solidified position. So the New York Jets have actually taken the bye week, and the Cowboys took the bye week. We'll follow this and more. Now, let's see what kind of game we've got here, guys. We'll check out last week's game, and if you're not familiar, let's remind everybody we're running the simulation accelerated clock with 15-minute quarters to burn it out like it's a real game. And we've been getting very interesting results, if anything. Right there, you see Kevin Fuller had 4 tackles, 4 interceptions for 2 touchdowns. An absolute monster of a game. I can't say any more than that. You ponder on that, or you go back and you watch the game. It was unbelievable. The game, just simply search Tito.tv. Look at, or search Tito.tv Week 15 Franchise Ravens, whatever. But you're going to find that game. And, woo! Nasty. Now, we are ready to play. So without further ado, or holding anybody up, we do not have any special Monday night, Thursday night, Saturday night, Sunday night football games. Looks like we're playing an original Sunday day football game, maybe? I can't be too sure, so we're going to go back and check so I can be sure, because I'm a sucker to know these type of things. Alright, schedule's loading in. And the Falcons will be at the Ravens at 1 o'clock on Saturday. I don't understand where these Saturday games are coming in. Now, this Saturday was a primetime game. This Saturday was... Hey, Google, what are Saturday games on the NFL? Hey, Google, why is the NFL playing on Saturdays? Um, that's what I was thinking about too. Was the NCAA? Okay, all right. That pretty much clears up my only thought. All right, guys. Wish me luck. Let's do it. It's been a grind. Atlanta's had a hot hand lately, guys, and I'm afraid to say it, but they're about to meet their match. It's cocky, but it's just what I'm ready.
It's Madden NFL 23 on EA Sports, and we'll be watching the Falcons' electric quarterback.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to historic Baltimore, Maryland, and M&T Bank Stadium. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap here between the Atlanta Falcons.
Okay.
Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaunton. And Charles, you look at this Raven team as they get ready here. They come in playing some decent football, 5-3 in their last 8 games.
And they looked awfully good last week and came away with a 2-touchdown victory. They did have a few reasons for concern defensively, but all in all, they'll take a repeat here if they could get it.
Meanwhile, for the visiting Falcons, they've been playing well, really well. Winners of 5 of their last 7. Season is upon us. We got a gift to the NFL as we're underway here in Week 16. Taking it about the 1.
All right, let's do it. I was trying to strip him already.
Well, the Falcons now get to stretch their wings on offense here, and at quarterback for them is a former 2nd overall pick who spent 4 seasons as a starter in Tennessee, Marcus Mariota.
And there was a positive in last week's loss. No interceptions thrown by him. But he only threw 1 touchdown pass, and you know he wants that to improve. He might even consider that as part of the reason that they couldn't take the win last time out. I believe we'll see a more aggressive version of him this week whenever they're near.
Right away. And complete to Drake London. And he'll be corralled well upfield right around the 40-yard line. Just like that, a pickup of 20 on their first play from scrimmage.
Oh, that was a nice job there. Quarterback and receiver reading the pressure that was brought. They both knew it was going to open up the middle of the field. Nice little shake and bake at the line of scrimmage, got right into his route. And the quarterback hit him in stride, and he was able to run free after the catch.
So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line. Opening carry of the game for Cordero Patterson. These are his numbers from last week's contest. 13 carries, 66 yards, and a touchdown.
Not a horrendous week last week running the ball, but definitely room for improvement for their numbers. No doubt they made some slight adjustments to how they're going to call plays this week in hopes they can kick those numbers up a notch.
Once more, they turn to Patterson, and he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line. They run the option here on 1st and 10. And great blocking downfield as he's got this almost to the 35-yard line. A really nice effort that time. 12 yards on the keeper, picking up the first. And this, I mean, it's certainly something to watch out for. He is not afraid to call his own number on plays like that. And here he
fought through. And it's funny because this is such a trade.
But sometimes when you see it in person, it's a whole different ball game, and all that preparation, it goes right out the window.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. Well, you get a look at their key inactives for this week's game, and Charles, clearly you don't want to have any of these guys unavailable, especially when you're where they're at fighting for a playoff spot.
I agree, because the postseason is on the line. So you've got to overcome the injuries and find a way to win. And the only way to do that, the guys available have to step up. What's that mantra in the NFL?
Come on, man.
This is their opportunity.
It's a gain of 35.
Things are looking pretty darn good on this first drive, aren't they? Came right out, set the tone, this time with a big pass play.
And if the peek behind the curtain that they gave us or their game plan, I don't think that's going to be the last one we see.
I think you're exactly right about that.
Trying to keep those big legs churning, but he's going to go down in the backfield. It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down.
After a play like that, there should be congratulations all the way around, I think, because if you can stop a big fullback like that, that's not easily done.
Yeah, he does not go down easily, you're right, but he did there. Back at the 2 now, here's second and goal. Mariota to throw it. This is caught. Touchdown! Parker Hesse, his third touchdown now on the year. And the Falcons are first on the road here in Baltimore. Building confidence after a loss, that's a good way to do it. The loss last game, but first drive here in this one, cashing it in for 6.
Hey, they can talk all they want about putting a loss behind them. I think that drive there did more than any conversation they had, don't you think?
That's exactly right. Puts that to bed. And this is what they said all week long. A lot of things they needed to do differently. Whatever they said appears to have worked. Koo able to connect on the extra point. And it's now a 7-0 game. So that drive goes 8 plays. And the Falcons score to cap it off. Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. No run back here, down to a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So now the Ravens getting ready for their first go on offense. Leading them out, it's the rookie out of North Carolina, Sam Howell.
And I like his honesty, because when we sat down with him, I mean, he was the first one to say, that was on me last week, a really poor performance. Way too many interceptions, didn't find the end zone throwing the ball, put his defense and his special teams in some real jeopardy, but somehow they won the game.
They won.
Yeah, what I loved about is when he told us about the defense kind of corralling him in the locker room and said, all right, my man, we're not going to do that again this week, are we?
A man who missed all of 2021, this is J.K. Dobbins. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3. The numbers for him from a week ago. Charles, how do you think he ran the football?
I thought he definitely had his moments. I did think that they could have utilized him a little bit better, and I'm definitely going to keep an eye on him to see how they're going to use him this week.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. They go play action with Howell. Looking left side, and he's got him in. That's Andrews. And they're going to have this across.
Let's go, baby. That's how I like to start.
A gain of 28 yards there and give him a first down.
You don't always expect tight ends to be big in terms of run after the catch, but after that play, he joins a growing band of players that's putting that stereotype right on its ear.
From Falcon territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. Little bootleg here. Howell. Flush to his right. And he'll go right back to Andrews. And the tackle going to be made at the 38.
So much goes into a successful play, doesn't it? How about that play action there, freezing the defense just enough to bring the tight end free downfield for the completion.
And the Falcons get there. The Falcons get the sack. Down he goes. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. Just not much a quarterback can do there, CD. The pressure was in his face almost instantaneously. Led to a very quick sack. So third down, and the Falcons going with a down of 6 defensive backs. Third and long. Here's Howell. And it's intercepted. Picked off by Casey Hayward. And the Falcons are going to take possession as they've got it at the 42-yard line. Good starting field position for them here as they come up first and 10.
No, hell.
Now Patterson to start the drive. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. On 2nd down, a run back. And the ball is knocked out.
Wow, that ball gets knocked free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get him home. The next guy comes through and picks him up.
Jesus.
And he's going to have a Falcons first down as they get there on 3rd and 2. Christmas Eve here in 2022. A big slate today of Saturday games. But we will have, ready for this, a triple header of action on Christmas Day tomorrow. I think it's pretty safe to say we won't have a white Christmas in any of these places, however. We start with the Packers and Dolphins in Miami at 1 Eastern. Then you got the Broncos and Rams from Los Angeles. And then finally, the Bucs and Cardinals at 8:20 Eastern in the desert. Plus one more for good measure on Monday. Once the family's all gone back home and Grandma's puttered out of the house, grab the leftovers and sit back and watch the Chargers and the Colts from Indianapolis. To throw, Mariota. Open man is Kyle Pitts, his tight end. And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens' 25-yard
Better get a turnover, boys. It's not looking good.
On the catch and run. First and 10, it's Patterson. And he's going to lose yards. They take him down at the 26. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Part of their struggles last week was getting these negative plays on 1st and 2nd down. That's something they have to be wary of as this game continues.
Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss. To throw is Mariota. Got his man complete.
Come on, man.
And he's going to be marked down just outside the 10. Now we're 1st and 10 at the 11. Here's Mariota.
There we go.
Coming and down he goes. Justin Houston in there again, and on the season now that is 9 sacks for him. Remember, they had the nice gain in the previous play, but they just gave a lot of it back right there on that sack.
Yeah, they get the sack, get back some real estate. Felt like the type of play that could spark a defense and swing some momentum. Almost felt like a take that type of a play, didn't it, Parker?
Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on 2nd down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. Patterson, he'll try it up the middle. And he is into the end zone for a Falcon
God damn it. Here we go.
Cordero Patterson, his 7th rushing touchdown of the year. And the Falcons have taken a 13-0 first quarter lead. Now Younghoe Koo for the extra point. And it's good, and they have jumped out here to a quick 14-0 first quarter lead. A 10-play drive that time. And the capper, a 19-yard touchdown run. Touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback. The Ravens heading out on offense as we look at the playoff picture in the AFC. Well, Charles, it's kind of gut check time. Look, I know it's early, first quarter, just their second drive of the game, but they've already thrown the interception, given up the score. You're down double digits. They got to figure out something, and pretty quickly here.
No doubt about it, and when we look at that sideline, I'm sure you're observing the same thing I am. I don't like the body language at all. They look like they're in a state of stunned disbelief. So
he's got a man, complete. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. A very nice pickup of 33 yards.
Bitch.
That's a great job of working the sideline right there. I love how he tracked the football the whole way. Just reached up and pulled it in. Had excellent field presence to understand where he was in order to make that play happen.
So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Dobbins running out of the gun. Room here to run. And that one opened up for him well as he'll take this down to the 26-yard line. 16 more on that one and another 1st down.
I have to admit I'm excited about that play call and the end result because this is a team that's down big early in the first quarter, and a lot of teams will just panic, abandon the playbook, and just start firing the ball all over the place. It's way too early for that. Stick to what works for you.
Down double digits, and we talked about their game plan being both running and passing there. You're right. They're sticking to the game plan, getting the ground game going.
A lot of football left to be played.
Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. Once again, they'll come up on the 26-yard line, 2nd and 10. Now some movement before the snap. And we'll hear from our referee for the first time this afternoon.
That flag accepted, and it backs the offense up a little bit.
So after the penalty, heading in the wrong direction, 2nd and 15.
Al down to throw it.
And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down.
Multiple defenders getting to him there for a huge loss. Though certainly in a pickle here. They have a mile to go to try to pick up the first. We'll see what they've drawn up.
And he'll go down here at the 30-yard line. They do get 10 back, but still a ways to go on 4th. They had quite a hole to dig out of there on 3rd and long. Not able to get the first, but a pretty good-sized run.
A really good run, but how much confidence do you have in your next play call that you can sell to the head coach? Let's go get it on 4th down. Do you really have a play you believe in, or are you just hopeful? And you got to sell it to the big man before it gets called.
These kickers now, it's like we take them for granted. Kicks like that used to be such a big deal, and now you just expect them to make it.
Yeah, you're exactly right, and we shouldn't take them for granted. But I have a theory about it. You want to hear it?
Yep.
They are more athletic now than ever before. Talk about kickers. Trace their backgrounds, trace their histories. You'll find that they were big-time athletes all along, but their kicking was so prevalent that we made them specialists.
And now those 50-plus yarders seem easy for some reason.
Bring out the Falcons offense once more. Cordero Patterson ready to go again at running back.
A 1,000-yard campaign in his sights, Charles, but needs a little bit of a kick here down the stretch to reach it.
And sometimes at this stage of the season, you're looking for that extra goal, right? That extra motivation to accomplish what you want.
And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Loss of sight on the sack, and it brings up second.
You know, on these types of plays, we're always looking to assess blame. Okay, where did it break down? Sometimes it's just a great play.
After one, a 14-3 ball game. Second quarter now, Falcon football. As they've got it facing a 2nd and long situation. Now Mariota. Over the middle, caught by London. It'll be a pickup of 15 as that'll lead to 3rd down.
That's a good bounce back play right there after taking a sack on first down. Didn't quite get it to the marker, but now they're in a much better spot for a 3rd and short yardage call. If you're the offensive coordinator, you like looking at that section a heck of a lot better than trying to figure out 3rd and long.
And he is going to have a Falcons first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Throwing, Mariota. He's got his pass-catching tight end, that's Pitts. And they'll get him down on the other side of midfield. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Mariota, that's into the hands of Edwards. And he'll be brought down inside the 40-yard line.
But one of the ways the quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
So from the 39 now, they'll come on a 1st and 10. Back to the ground now, Patterson. And they will only muster a yard here at the 38. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Mariota now. And this is incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. Flushed out right. The decision to tuck and run gets him 3, but that's not enough. Now it's 4th. That's leaking to the right, and he missed it by a foot or 2. It's no good, and this will remain an 11-point spread.
Everything looked good. Good snap, good hold. Sometimes, though, the ball just doesn't want to go where you want it. And this one winds up no good.
The Baltimore offense at the line set to get going. And he maneuvers up the middle for 3. And it's 2nd down. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Dobbins. Trying to turn the corner, but they string him out and stop him at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down. Vision and speed, 2 of the attributes that you might say are important for a free safety, and we saw both in evidence there.
And I have to think that when this play began, the running back thought to himself that this looks promising, but that feeling certainly didn't last very long. Super play defensively to lock in on the best route to his target, and he stopped him for no gain.
And the next-gen stats, they tell the story as he was approaching 19 miles an hour on that one. He's brought down after a pickup of 5, but he needed 8. 4th down.
Another down on the scoreboard, but the urge to go for it is almost irresistible here on 4th and short. Yeah, I know they're on their own side of the field.
Get it.
I say go for it.
Unbelievable. Justin Tucker has done it again. He ties his own NFL record with another 66-yard field goal.
Another incredible kick by Justin Tucker. And let's face it, he doesn't surprise us anymore, does he? I still remember seeing the replays of the first one in 2021 at Detroit, bouncing off the crossbar and going through. This guy is flat out amazing.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Falcons offense set to go. And the way their last drive ended, boy, it was frustrating. They had a pretty good drive going. It was sustained, and then it stalled out, Charles, and they missed the field goal and got nothing out of it.
Is that insult to injury? Because they had such a sustained drive, as you noted. So you know for
Let's go.
Coach, it almost felt like a little bit of failure to send down the field goal unit, and then to not even see the ball go through the post. What a bummer on that last drive for them. Got to pick themselves up from that one.
And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11.
Well, it's almost football 101 that you preach to your safeties. Don't let anyone get behind you. You're the last line of defense. But he didn't let the play come to him. He went to the play. How about that read and recognition and finishing off that one behind the line of scrimmage?
On 3rd down, Mariota. Into the hands of London. And a good job defensively. They stop him short of first at the 32.
wide open, but he's got 3. Ooh, he dives early. Doesn't hit him in his knees.
Isn't it? Guard the first down sticks. Don't let them get there. And they rallied and made the tackle.
So on now is the Clemson man, Bradley Pinion, to punt this one away. Only 2 punts for him last week in the loss as he gets this one away. And this one will wind up being down just outside of that 20-yard line. Here comes the Raven offense now, ready for another possession. Now they're about to come up on drive number 4, but so far just 2 field goals on drives 1 through 3.
Wondering if the head coach has talked with his offense coordinator and said, look, let's go ahead and press this a little bit. I'm giving you 4 downs on just about every occasion to try and get this offense kick-started and have it culminate in touchdowns. You know, maybe somebody to press it a little bit. This might be the case.
Grady Jarrett with the tackle. Off play action. It's Howell. That's complete to the fullback, Ricard. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. This offense so far on 3rd down, 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. They'll try to run for it with Dobbins. They only get 2 there, but on 3rd and 1, that's all they needed to keep the drive alive.
When you're dead last in the NFL with 3rd down conversions, the odds are against you every time you face it. How about picking up that one? That was big for them.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Right back to Dobbins on 1st. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Yikes, a 4-yard loss really sets him back now for 2nd down. Out of the gun, it's Howell. He'll find Dobbins out of the backfield. And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the 1st down. On 3rd down, here's Dobbins. And oh, he's just going to be short here, barely. Maybe by a half a foot. It'll be 4th and inches.
There's some talking going on down on the field, but it's not trash talking. The guy who just carried the ball, he's going back and telling his offensive line, great job, keep it up, and we'll break that one soon.
Howell on the QB sneak. And he's got the 1st down as he's up to the 45-yard line. So a chance to breathe easier now. 1st and 10 after the 4th down conversion. A give up the middle to Dobbins. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this 1st half of action. On 2nd and 9, Howell. He's going to fire one deep left sideline. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. Howell throwing on 3rd down here. That's complete. It's Devin Duvernay. And that's going to be good for another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 44-yard line. Howell to the air on 1st and 10. Toward the sideline, and that is a nice catch as he's able to tiptoe his way out of bounds. On 2nd down, a run with Dobbins. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on 3rd down. Faking the handoff, Howell. That's going to be caught along the sideline, and what a job of keeping his feet in bounds. They say that's a catch. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. A shotgun snap and again to Dobbins.
And he's going to work this one down to about the 5.
Howell try to get his offense to hurry up and get set. Throwing on 2nd and 3. Howell.
Now a timeout signaled for, and they're getting 10 seconds to go before halftime. 3 yards on the play, and that leads to the 1st and goal.
QB sneak, and he'll get in. He's over for the touchdown. Sam Howell.
That was a lot of adjustments. Holy shit, that was a lot.
The Ravens are able to cut into this lead in the final seconds of the first half.
That's one of the better examples of clock management I've seen. Whittled it all the way down just about and still put the ball in the end zone.
Yeah, just a methodical drive and something really to take into the lockers here.
Justin Tucker for the extra point. And this is up and good. It brings him to the point now. It's 14-13. What a drive that was. 16 plays all total. And it was capped off by the quarterback sneak for 6. So not much time to work with here. 9 seconds remain in the half as this one is away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And with only 9 seconds remaining and not much time, we'll see how they play this. The run there on 1st down, going to get him 5 up to the 30.
Well, there it is.
We're at halftime here on Christmas Eve. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando, that's where we find Jonathan Coachman, ready with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
Okay, Brandon, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to our EA Sports Halftime Report.
Gotta get them up to the 5, up to the 30.
The NFL. Some great games coming up on Sunday, highlighted by a 1 o'clock matchup in Miami. A good test for the Dolphins on the always tough Green Bay Packers. Excellent games in the late afternoon window as well. One being out in Los Angeles, where it'll be the Rams taking on the Denver Broncos. Then on Sunday night, wrap up your Christmas day with a great one in the NFC. The Bucs and Cardinals at 8:20 Eastern Time. Next, a look at the next-gen stats in that first half for the Falcons. And they've had some success on the ground. And with the lead going into the second half, they'll no doubt be looking to keep it going. Meanwhile, for the Ravens, we take a look there at the numbers for them running the football in that first half. Both teams going back through their game plans, making their final halftime adjustments. And for the call of the second half, we go back up to Baltimore and rejoin Brandon and Charles.
We'll take that short pass.
All right, Coach.
We got to make sure that he says number doesn't do that no more.
Closely fought battle to this point. And we will not have a run back here as the second half starts with a touchback. The Raven offense set to start this third quarter. And Charles, some things to like about that first half, ultimately trailing here, but certainly this deficit is manageable. So curious to see what adjustments they may have made at intermission.
As am I,
oh boy.
I think things bode well for a possible comeback because I thought a lot of their best reps in the first half came through the passing game. They were hitting the open receivers, taking whatever the coverage gave them and making it work well for themselves. Now, they just want to pick up the pace of scoring a little bit. So I expect them to come out, continue to throw the ball effectively.
He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down.
play of the drive. Let's give credit all around. Excellent blocking, but a guy carrying the ball, he was the finisher. A really nice run.
The last run got 9. That leaves him with 2nd and a yard. Howell will keep this on the option. And he is going to lose yardage here. And for the Falcons, 5 men in the secondary now on 3rd. They'll run up the gut with Dobbins. And he's going to have the first down yardage to the 35. Third down gain of 3 yards, and they're going to They gave themselves options there on the third down play. They're able to convert on that RPO.
Shows a lot of trust with the guy taking the snap, doesn't it? Because you're counting on him to make the right reads and give the ball where it's supposed to go. And he did on that play.
On first down, Howell. He'll dump this off, complete to Dobbins. Just a gain of a couple there. And it's 2nd down.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. Howell from the gun.
No, bro.
That's for Bateman, and it's intercepted.
God damn it.
Picked off by A.J. Terrell. And the Falcons are going to take possession of the football.
Well, it's not the first time we've seen him give one up here during his rookie season. And in this case, zone coverage forced the mistake. He's made some strides week to week in how he's handling the different type of coverages that he's seeing. But clearly, there's some growing still to do.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. So 2nd down and 10. Once again, they'll go from the 40. Straight ahead, Patterson. And able to break the tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. 63 yards rushing for him now to this point. So from 2nd and long, now we go to 3rd and very manageable.
Yeah, they love that phrase, don't they? Because as an offensive coordinator, you can keep people a little bit off balance in guessing because you don't have to throw it.
It's intercepted. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. And the Ravens will take over here as they get it up to the 43-yard line. Well, when you start thinking of guys that are in the mix for Defensive Player of the Year,
that's one of them.
Him as Exhibit A. Maybe he's not the leading guy right now, but he's at least on the periphery and deserves to be in the discussion.
And because of that, he's looking at a game today where in order to make that big move and maybe become the guy, he needs multiple takeaways, multiple big plays, things that get our attention and reverberate for weeks to come.
Baltimore with good starting field position as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 43. They'll throw on first down. Here's Howell. And this one too low.
And when you've already thrown 2 interceptions, you got to take extra special care of the football because that one could very easily have been a 3rd.
Yeah, off balance, pressure coming. Probably just has to stick that one in his pocket, right?
He does. I just think that when he's in a run like this, I think this happens to a lot of quarterbacks, they try and overcome it by making big-time throws. Throws they know they shouldn't make, but they're hoping to complete them rather than having the confidence that they actually will.
And he's going to be a yard short. A 2-yard pickup leads to 4th and 1. They're going for it with Dobbins. And able to pick up the first across midfield at 47. The 4th down is successful. Now they look to pay it off on first down. They'll go play action. Howell. And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. A wise move there. Looked like nobody open. Now 2nd down. To throw on 2nd and 10. Howell trucks over him. And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42. Play number 7 now coming up on the drive. 3rd and 5. They'll try to draw here with Dallas.
Come on, man.
This time he's going backwards. So after the no gain on the last attempt, here they get him behind the line. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th.
When a draw works, it can be a thing of beauty. But when it doesn't, oh, it can be ugly. And in this case, loss of yardage ugly.
And this is good. It was running out of gas there at the end, but he winds up getting just enough on it. And with it, they have taken the lead. So that one is his 3rd of the game. Now, if you're wondering, that's only halfway to his career high, as he once had 6 field goals.
Brandon, but was 6? Let's hope we don't get that again, please. Can we see a few touchdowns here and there?
That'd be nice. From the 6. Oh, a good-looking return set up here. And a good
Damn.
on the return there. Gets him across the 30, up to the 33. Here comes the Falcon offense now as they get set to take over here. And we'll see if they can bounce back from that last drive. In particular, if they can bounce back at the quarterback position, Charles, after throwing their first interception of the ball game.
Yeah, and some guys, you know they're going to want to try and get a big play right away and take control back. Others, they're going to look to hit a couple shorter passes, get a little momentum back that way.
But for the defense, that goal's not
Hey,
changing.
baby, I'm working.
You're exactly right about that. In fact, you got to watch them a little bit because in coverage, they may cut down their gaps a little bit, maybe their splits a little bit in order
Oh, yeah,
to get to
we
the ball
playing.
even faster.
Baby, I'm working.
For him now as he's carried it 13 times. Mariota now to throw on 1st down. All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted.
Let's go.
Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. And the Ravens will take over possession here up at the 44.
So rare to see any quarterback toss back-to-back interceptions in the NFL, regardless of status or experience.
He tried to swat it.
Offensive game plan, I think this defense is reading something out there, and they're holding the upper hand.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They'll start on the ground with Dobbins. They'll get this up to the 47.
Thank God.
Down there.
You've got to be impressed by that defensive front on reps like those. They were not being moved off the line, kept their shoulders square, and gave their teammates time to fight to the ball and limit that gain.
Yeah, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. They get 14 on that one. That's good for a Baltimore 1st down. But just a simple tap pass, but it pays off in a big way.
And sometimes the simplest stuff causes the most problems for a defense because there's a breakdown in communication there. When that receiver goes behind the line of scrimmage and it looks like he's going in motion, someone either has to go with him or he has to be passed off to another defender. Somehow they didn't get that communicated well, and it turned into a nice play.
Now a nice
Let's go.
Here right side, he hauls it in. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw.
Pick.
And this nearly
Jesus.
an interception, but it's incomplete. Well, a turnover really would have helped him there, but not to be. Now a handoff for Dobbins. And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13.
Come on, man.
Powell. Dancing to his left. A bullet throw, but incomplete.
They certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
Tucker's kick is good, and it will push the lead up to 5. So the turnover leads to points as they add 3 there.
Yeah, what a sequence there, and a nice win for them. They forced the interception, put together a little drive, and then come away with 3 points. Nothing to it, partner. Just do it.
Tucker now following the made field goal, set to kick it away. This will be fielded inside the 5.
Good hit.
Turns this to the 22. Here comes the Atlanta offense.
Oh, man, this is tough.
Now they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, you had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Throw over the middle. Going to be caught here by Pitts. To throw again on second down. Mariota. And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's third down. Mariota. That he's brought down short. 2 yards there. Needed 4.
And partner, I would guess that in his headset he was hearing from his coach, it's third down, don't take a sack. And in this case, he's able to avoid the pressure and get out of there. He doesn't get the first down, but he does turn a possible loss into positive yardage.
This is taken at the 15. Return that time of about 14 yards. And the Ravens, they'll take over. Now the Baltimore offense heading back out onto the field. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But they also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
Now Dobbins again on second down. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup, and that's all they needed to move the sticks. Another run here with Dobbins. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be second and 8. This time they'll throw it with Howell. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And the Falcons grab it. And this is going to be brought back. It's a scoop and score for the Falcon TD. And a big turning point here in the second half, Charles, after that play.
All you're trying to do is change momentum, flip things around for your team. You're just trying to take the ball away. How about when you take it away and score? That really changes things.
So they make the decision. They want a 3-point lead versus a 2-point lead, and they got it.
Yeah, at this stage of the game, it seems like the exact right thing to do. Put a little pressure on your defense, but the biggest thing now is you're making the other team chase you.
And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback. And this should be the final play before the quarter ends. The drive will commence with a run by J.K. Dobbins. And he'll go down, and that will do it for the third quarter of action. We're off to the fourth quarter here on Christmas Eve. Back now in Baltimore. They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, second and 3. It's been a very hotly contested game to this point. Just a field goal separating these two teams as we get set for the fourth quarter. And now they're in the hurry-up. On the counter now, it's Dobbins. No chance as he was met and dropped behind the line there. On fourth down, they'll try and run for it. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. A big pickup of 12 yards on fourth down to keep this drive from stalling.
Oh, that's one to warm the hearts of all those old-school football players, isn't it? Tough, hard, gritty run. Got behind his pads, bowled over a few people. Look at that one, right up the gut.
Saw it through 3 quarters. No reason to lighten up now. The last run got a couple. Here's second and 8. Here's a give to Dobbins.
And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line.
From the gun on third down, Howell. That'll be complete to Dobbins.
And he will get him down a couple yards shy of the first down marker. A nice tackle coming up from his free safety spot.
So the field goal unit is on the field as this is a big spot right here.
Another one. Come on, hit it.
Tucker's
You got it, Justin. Let me get that. Tied.
For almost 8 years, 64 stood as the NFL record for the longest field goal. That has since been eclipsed. It's now 66, but still 64-yarder. Pretty impressive, CD.
Absolutely agree with that, because if you drill a 60-yarder in an NFL game, you've got a lot to be proud of, record or no record. And only a handful of guys can even attempt it. Excellent job there, putting that one through the pipes.
Falcons offense making their way onto the field. Let's take a look at the playoff picture coming into the weekend in the NFC.
And we essentially have a brand new ball game. After that last field goal has tied us all up, we brace for what should be an exciting rest of this fourth quarter.
And he'll protect himself in the end. He winds up getting pretty decent yardage.
On second down, a run with Patterson.
No, sir.
Down at the 34. Call it a gain of 4. The offense on third down, 3 for 7 so far in this game. They're up against a 3rd-and-1 situation.
Oh.
That's the shove and intercepted. And that's falling incomplete. Here's Madden now as he's on to punt for Atlanta. Averaging 50 yards a boot so far as this one's away.
Oh, Drake just body slammed. Wow, that was stupid.
And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. And Baltimore's offense set for this next possession. Excellent job by their defense to force the punt and provide them with this opportunity, all tied in the fourth quarter. On 1st and 10, it's Dobbins. He'll be hit down at the 33, 5 yards on the play. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. They'll go again with Dobbins. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. 135 yards rushing now for the NFL leader coming into this ball game. Dobbins running out of the gun.
And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. Throwing on 2nd and 8. Howell. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves them staring up here at a 3rd and 8.
They'll run here with Dobbins.
He's brought down after a pickup of 5, but he needed 8. 4th down. So on 4th down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. This to break our fourth quarter tie. And did he have enough? He did. He kept it online. And
oh my God, that is just a 70-fucking-yard field goal.
Taking the lead here in the fourth quarter. You talk about a big kick under pressure in the fourth quarter. I mean, that wasn't like a 33-yarder. That was long distance.
Not only does it show the faith that they have in him, but also remember, if they'd missed that one, they're giving up the ball near midfield, so they had to be very confident that he was going to put that one through the post.
What about the record I just broke? Nobody's gonna fucking. Nobody cares?
Tucker now following
Come on.
field goal set to kick it away.
I just hit a 70-yarder, bro. Come on, man.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Atlanta now coming out on the field.
And now they find themselves trailing following the field goal. Still a good amount of time in this fourth quarter, but this drive very well could determine the outcome.
Let's go.
And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
My
Come up on
goodness.
2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line.
Working out of the gun, Mariota.
Good
Just
stuff.
a gain of a couple there on the scramble, and now it's third down. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. Now Mariota. Eluding the pressure right.
Nice.
Only 2 yards there, 4th and 3.
Well, you admire anyone trying to pick up an additional couple of yards. They're just not worth it when you take shots like that. Quarterbacks have to stay in the game and stay
Oh
on the
man,
field.
he's just watching him. That was a nasty lick.
Here's Bradley Pinion now, as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. And he'll get this away into the icy winter air. Fair catch called for and made right at the 25-yard line.
Man, oh
They call
man.
38 yards on the punt, no return. And they will take over 1st and 10. First down, how to throw. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by A.J. Terrell. And the Falcons are going to take possession of the football. Certainly not what he was hoping for, Charles. That's
What the
3
fuck was
interceptions
that?
in this ballgame.
I hit, bro. He was I don't know. God dang it.
And hasn't there been a pretty darn good quarterback along the way who threw a lot of interceptions early, learned from them, and became great later?
Who would that be?
That'd be one Peyton Manning. Threw 28 his rookie year. That's the NFL record. How things turn out for him?
I think okay. He's a guy in all the commercials now. Right?
Yeah, I think he's doing okay.
Here's Mariota. And the timing a bit off that time. As
Damn, I hurt myself going after him.
2nd and 20. Mariota to throw it. That's into the hands of Pitts, the tight end.
There you
And he's
go.
brought down inside the 20 at the 18-yard line. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. On 3rd down, Mariota. And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. And the Ravens are going to take over once again, and they'll have it at their own 8-yard line.
I don't know what happened there.
Last week and this week, he's got a hat trick going because he had 2 interceptions a week ago.
He's seeing the ball so well and understanding where receivers are and positioning. I mean, just watching him work with such great technique and paying him.
I might put his ass on the wide receiver for.
He's helping his team in a huge way.
And now Baltimore gets set to take the field. Another important 4th quarter series coming up. That last INT helping to maintain their slim advantage. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the 20 at the 18. 152 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long. An ideal spot here to get a first down and try to run some more clock. And this is 2nd and less than a yard. And they'll get him down here at the 23. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. Now throwing on first down here. They set up the screen for Dobbins. Broke a tackle, but not much room there. Just up past the 25, no further. Balled at the 26, 2nd and 7.
God, this rookie's threw so many interceptions.
Now Dobbins.
Dude, why didn't I stay left? Oh, my dummy.
5 men in the secondary now for the Falcons on 3rd down. They give up the middle to Dobbins. And he's going to lose yardage and be backed up to the 25. 3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the 4th. So it's Raven football here as we welcome you back. They're looking at a 4th down now as they try to hold on to this lead for dear life.
Good hit.
40 yards on the punt, 2 on the return. And the Falcons will be taking over 1st and 10. Mariota sets to lead this offense. Down by a field goal. A
All
minute
right.
54 on the clock. A possible crippling loss to their playoff status in the balance, barring a late score. To throw, Mariota. And he works his way past the line of scrimmage and then slides to a hole. Clock running here, under 90 seconds to go. Able to and he loses the football.
Oh my God, he lost the football. Oh my God. Holy sh! No way. There's no way. I gotta see the replay. Wow. Oh man, he tried to play one of my plays. Oh no, he did.
I don't think next week in practice is gonna be a whole lot of fun for him.
On the other side,
Yikes.
no bigger time to force a turnover when you've got that small lead.
Yeah, and when you look at it from the offense's perspective, taking care of the ball is so important. I know they're going to have all kind of ball security drills in practice all next week.
Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts, and they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. They'll run. It's Dobbins.
Bitch, get off me.
Into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown.
We're gonna go ahead and take this.
J.K. Dobbins, 22 yards. And the Ravens get an important score there to extend their lead.
I love it. Get off me. And he skipped another.
Touchdown that was obviously here in the late stages of the fourth quarter as they try to put this one away.
And Brandon, when they watch the film after this week, they'll be very proud of every rep. If they
Almost
close
blocked
this
it.
game out, just a few steps remaining, they can't relax just yet.
Tucker able to connect on the extra point. His guys will take a 10-goal lead. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Here are the Falcons as their offense heads back onto the field. They might be thinking this is close to a lost cause here. Got to play it out. What do they need to do?
Well, they have a thought process in mind already, but they can't get ahead of themselves. They know that they need to score quickly.
Yep, two-score game.
Onside kick and get the ball back and then score again, but they can't worry about the last 2 points. The only thing that matters is scoring.
Good tackle.
Then they'll take it from there.
Mariota yelling out the play call as he hustles everyone to get set. Throw out right, take it
Ooh, nice hit.
The Falcons going to use
He's hurt. Golly.
As the clock's going to stop with 47 seconds to go in the fourth. Mariota. That's caught by Pitts. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. Here's Mariota. That's into the hands
Good
of
tackle.
Edwards. Now the offense will burn their third and final timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. Now Mariota.
Almost picked.
But it's incomplete.
When you're leading in the final quarter, your radar has to be up for any potential deep shots. And probably not the last one they're going to see in this game, not as long as they hold this lead.
Oh, no, he lost the football. And it's picked up by the Ravens. Down the numbers. There he goes. He's at the 40, 20, 10. And that should just about
That's it, bitch.
return it to the end zone.
Clowney with an absolute Michigan. Oh my God.
WSG.
Hey, how's it going, man?
Again on that one, and it could be the backbreaker.
Wow.
Defensive perspective, if the offense is going to be sloppy, you've got
Well,
to take advantage of that.
got to take a photo with the franchise paper on that one. Damn.
Well, somebody really fired under that offense during the break, Charles. Remember, they trailed in English, and they come out, they had the big second half.
Holy shit.
The victory.
That was the end of the game.
We always talk about teams making adjustments. You know what the best adjustment you
It's all right, man. How's your night going?
executing better. Because the game plan you put in place at the beginning of the week often still holds. You don't have to make wholesale
Wow,
changes. Just
that was
do
the
it
last play of the game.
cleaner. And they did that in the second half. and that led them to victory.
Dude.
So for the Ravens, the win moves them to 8-7 now on the year. And they'll get to stay home again next week as the Pittsburgh Steelers come to town.
Ooh,
Meanwhile,
that
for the
was tough.
Falcons, it's a tough blow to their playoff aspirations as they drop to 9-6. And they'll be at home next week for a date with the Arizona Cardinals.
Man, that's far. They need to work on that. It's a PS5, and I can't. That's as far as the play goes. Oh my God!
What a fumble!
They ruined the play. Unbelievable. Good thing I had my own recording. Wow. I just hate to say it, but I love Madden, but it's just going the wrong direction. So it's been going the wrong direction for a while. Still, I know, right? It was Clowney. It was a Michigan hit. Clowney, Michigan, Clowney finally did something. He'd been injured for 4 or 5 weeks, and he just came back too. Wow, what a game! And then Steelers. Oh my God, and that'll be the second game in conference. Steelers. Let's see who wins, who loses here. 8-7. Bengals are 8-7 now. Browns have lost another game, so they're 9-6. So we'll be playing the Bengals after the Steelers. So if we can run the table on the Steelers, that means that'll be the second win. Ooh, we're doing we doing all right. Well, I enjoyed it, and I hope you guys enjoyed it. I'm Tito from Tito.TV, and I will be back with another Madden tomorrow. We will be facing the Steelers. 15-minute quarters, just like usual. Simulation franchise. Year 1. We'll hopefully going to be in the hunt for the playoffs, so let's look at that before we sign off. And, we've had some changes big time since the game. So we looked at it before the game, and now the next week we're looking at it. And it looks like we've got a lot of changes
GNI
here.
just subscribed.
Oh, man. Hey, appreciate you. Salute. Oh, man, that's awesome. Well, it looks like we're definitely not in the hunt still. But, hey, we're working on it. We're right there in the hunt with the Jets. But we got to hold that position because that could be taken because we're at the ass end. But we made it in a little bit. We're basically
MP just
still in the
showing
hunt.
love.
Hey, I appreciate you.